In a world where the veil between the seen and the unseen is at its thinnest, a story unfolds that was hidden for Christians for a long time. Imagine a book in which angels and humans intertwine in a celestial fusion of fate and free will. Welcome to Spirit School. Welcome to the mystical pages of the first Book of Enoch. Prepare to go on a journey through long hidden heavenly realms to uncover secrets so powerful they have been whispered through the ages only by the winds. Stay tuned, as what you're about to hear is not just a story, but a revelation that could transform your very perception of existence. In the ethereal realms of the heavens, a harmony of celestial entities thrived under the divine order. Among them were the angels, beings of pure light and unwavering dedication to their Creator. They are guardians of the cosmos, each endowed with specific duties that maintain the balance of creation. The archangels, known for their supreme power and wisdom, stood closest to the throne of God, serving as the most trusted messengers and warriors of the divine will. On earth, humanity blossomed, yet it was Enoch, a man of exceptional righteousness and integrity who captured the attention of the heavens. Living in a time where the human heart often wavered between righteousness and corruption, Enoch was a beacon of hope and faithfulness. His life, a testament to his unwavering devotion, was about to intertwine with the celestial beings in a way that would forever alter the course of both heaven and earth. As the divine narrative unfolded, the curtain between the mortal and the immortal thinned, setting the stage for a saga that would reveal the profound complexities and the boundless grace of the celestial order. In the divine blueprint of creation, the Watchers, a group of angels tasked with overseeing the earthly realm, stood vigilant. Yet, within their celestial hearts, a stir of lusting for the daughters of men began to eclipse their heavenly duties. A lust so strong it pulsed through the ranks of his brethren, led by their chief, Samyaza. With eyes like burning stars, these celestial beings, in a moment of profound defiance, descended upon the sacred soil of earth. Their presence was like a twilight, merging the day of human innocence with the night of impending turmoil. The Watchers, radiant yet rebellious, cloaked in the allure of their heavenly aura, took for themselves wives among the daughters of men. This union, a breach of heavenly decree, forbidden and unholy, gave rise to a special class of beings of immense stature and ambiguous spirit, a testament to the blurred lines between the divine and the mortal. These beings we have called the Nephilim. Yet the transgression of the Watchers extended beyond their forbidden unions. They unveiled to humanity secrets not meant for mortal knowledge, the art of crafting weapons, the mysteries of witchcraft, and the unfathomable concepts of the cosmos. Humanity, once innocent in its existence, now treaded a path marred by newfound knowledge and power, an era where the purity of human experience began to wane under the shadow of forbidden wisdom. As the earth groaned under the weight of corruption and the cries of the oppressed reached the heavens, the celestial council convened. The archangels, beholders of divine justice, gazed upon the world with heavy hearts. The actions of the Watchers had set in motion a series of events that threatened the very fabric of creation. In this pivotal moment, the narrative of heaven and earth hovered at the brink of an irreversible precipice. The decisions made in the heavenly realms would soon unveil the depths of grace, judgment, and the intricate tapestry of divine providence. In the midst of celestial turmoil and earthly strife, Enoch, a man of singular virtue and unwavering faith, emerged as an unlikely bridge between the heavens and the earth. His life, a testament to harmony and devotion, caught the gaze of the divine, setting him apart in an era shadowed by the consequences of the Watcher's transgressions. Enoch was summoned to ascend beyond the mortal realm. As he rose up to heaven, The boundaries of flesh and spirit melded, and he was granted the rare privilege to witness the secrets that lay beyond the stars. In the heavenly court, where the archangels deliberated the fate of the watchers, Enoch's presence introduced a new dimension to the celestial narrative. He stood, a mortal among immortals, his voice not just his own, but an echo of humanity's plea for balance and redemption. Enoch, with words weighed with the gravity of both human and divine understanding, spoke on behalf of the fallen angels. His plea was not of ignorance to their transgressions, but sprang from a well of deep understanding of redemption's potential. He implored the celestial council to consider the broader canvas of creation, where every entity, celestial or otherwise, played a pivotal role in the unfolding narrative of existence. The archangels, beings of unwavering judgment and wisdom, listened. The air, thick with the weight of impending decisions, pulsed with the silent beats of cosmic equilibrium. Enoch's intercession wove a new thread into the narrative, one that shimmered with the possibility of redemption and the complex interplay of justice and mercy. The tension in the heavens was palpable, as the decisions made in these sacred spaces held the power to alter the course of creation itself. As the celestial realms braced for a moment of reckoning, the archangels convened, their countenances a blend of justice and solemnity. The actions of the watchers had unfurled chaos, their forbidden liaisons and teachings carving deep fissures in the fabric of creation. Raphael, the healer of God, stood first, his presence casting a serene aura. His voice, both gentle and firm, decreed the binding of Azazel in the desert, the land now a mirror of his desolation, for introducing warfare and vanity amongst men. Michael, the mighty warrior, followed, his eyes like flames of divine fury. He proclaimed the imprisonment of the rebellious watchers in the valleys of the earth, their freedom forfeit until the final judgment. Sariel and Gabriel, guardians of the divine secrets, revealed the fate of the Nephilim, the progeny of the Watchers, in a decree that resonated through the heavens and the earth. They pronounced the eradication of the giants, a cleansing of the corruption that had tainted creation. As the judgments echoed in the celestial expanse, a hush fell. The fate of the Watchers was sealed, their legacy a testament to the unyielding balance of justice and mercy that governed the cosmos. Enoch, a silent witness to these decrees, bore the weight of these revelations, his role as the intermediary ever more pivotal in the grand narrative of heaven and earth. In the wake of the judgment, Enoch, the chosen intermediary, found himself at the heart of a heavenly revelation. His eyes, once bound to earthly sights, now beheld visions that spanned the corridors of time. The great flood, a deluge to cleanse the corruption of the world, unfolded before him in vivid detail. Enoch saw the waters rise, a symbol not of destruction but of rebirth, and a second chance for creation. Further into the future, Enoch's vision revealed the final judgment, a time when divine justice would be meted out in full measure. He saw the righteous rewarded, and the wicked facing the consequences of their deeds. But amid these scenes of judgment and renewal, a promise shimmered through, a promise of a restored world under the rule of a Messiah. This figure, a beacon of hope and justice, would usher in an era of peace and righteousness, healing the wounds of the past and leading creation into a harmonious future. As these visions faded, Enoch stood, a solitary figure bridging the divine and the mortal. His heart, heavy with the knowledge of what was to come, was also alight with the promise of redemption and restoration. The story of heaven and earth, woven with threads of justice, mercy, and hope, was far from over. Enoch's role as the bearer of these celestial truths was both a burden and a privilege, one that he carried with the grace of the righteous. Now you know how the story of Enoch began. If you want to know more, like this video and subscribe to Spirit School. That tells us to pursue this storyline. If you are still here, you are one of the chosen few, elite scholars with great power of focus and concentration. Your special assignment is to let us know your favorite Spirit School subject down in the comments. Do it swift and surely. Godspeed.